What up, guys? Okay, so John here again. Trying to fix my hair did not work at all, so we're just gonna let it be. Um, Not the main focus of what's actually going on. So today is technically day one for my whole transformation vlog series. This video is not gonna have a workout in it, being as the workout is going to get shot on Wednesday. So Wednesday night, the vlogs with the workout videos are actually going to go up, and that's when I'm going to mainly post updates and everything. But Fridays are going to be the hard I went and got everything scaled out type of update. Okay, so what I did was yesterday when I weighed myself and I originally shot this video, it was middle of the day, and my weight was sitting at 194. But when I woke up today, my weight was 187. Okay, the big thing I'm going to press with everyone who is trying to lose weight and constantly looking at their scale, be consistent in the times in which you did it. For example, yesterday when I weighed myself, it was middle of the day. I had already eaten a few times, hadn't gone to the gym yet or anything. And then today, um, Thursdays, I work late. So today I actually woke up around 12 o'clock, giving me about 8 hours of sleep. So I woke up, weighed myself, and then went right to go and actually be weighed. So my home scale yesterday was 194. My home scale this morning was 187. And then the scale at Nutrishop, where I went to go and have the in-body test actually done, was 186.7. So my home scale and Nutrishop scale aren't that far off, so I can actually use them to, I can use my home scale in comparison to actually track myself decently well. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do to you guys, being as I said that my whole weight loss thing wasn't based off of the actual scale number as much as the body fat percentage that I was actually losing. Surprisingly, I was a lot lower in body fat percent than I actually felt, which was different, but I'm kind of happy about. So, what they have here is up at the top. I gotta get used to doing this backwards. Your total body water, which is just your water weight. Then they have your dry lean mass, and then your body fat mass. So I'm looking at the body fat mass being 26.6. That means I have 26.6 pounds of fat on my body out of the 186.7 pounds. Okay? Then what these in-body test analysis actually do is muscle to fat analysis, okay, and they separate it into a gray underbar, an average bar, and then an overbar. So my weight is right after the average bar. My skeleton muscle mass, which is my muscle mass plus my skeletal actual weight, is in the above average range, so all good there. And then my body fat mass, if I just wanted to walk around normally and everything, I'm actually in the average range, so perfectly healthy. But for all purposes of this video, I just don't feel comfortable where I am, so I'm going to try and lower that a little bit. Then we go down to obesity analysis, which is your BMI, which is your body mass index. Personally, I found out ever since I actually started lifting, body mass index really doesn't take into account if you are athletic, and if you are putting on muscle mass, you're gonna tend to come up slightly obese. For a 27-year-old at 5'11", average would be 22 kilograms by MR. I'm 26, so that does technically put me in that obese range. So if someone says that they're going off of your BMI for how fit and such you actually are, it's probably not completely accurate. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to where to put this thing. Now we're actually going to the next line on it. It was better back here. The next line on it is percentage body fat. number I'm actually looking for. So this is a new test, so it doesn't actually show. There would be like a graph to show my progress and everything. I did this new test specifically for this video series so that I'll be able to show you guys progress or any hiccups along the way. Um, Percentage body fat is actually sitting at 14.3, which is average. Um, to be under the average, it would be below 10%. Ideally, I'm shooting for around 8 to be able to sit comfortably and everything. Okay, then not as important, but always nice to see. It has a segmental lean analysis, which is your lean muscle compared to the average to see where you actually sit. And it breaks it down into right arm, left arm, trunk, right leg, and left leg. Okay, so for right arm, I'm above. Left arm, I'm above. Very odd, my right and my left arm are actually identical. That's a little different. Okay, my trunk is above, and my legs could use some work. They're off by about 4 points, but, well, 0.04 points, but they are in the average range, so got to hit legs a little bit harder, but kind of knew that going into the fact that I haven't worked out for 2 weeks. I kind of thought everything was going to be about average. Then at the very bottom, what they have for you is a body composition history, and this is like what I said just before. It's going to give you your weight, skeletal muscle mass, and then your body fat percentage. And after doing it a few times, it'll actually do a dot graph or a line graph, I forget which, and it's going to actually show you how everything goes, and down at the bottom it has the date and the time at which you did it. So the time at which I did this one was, it says 11:12. It was actually 12:12 because I left here at 11:45, so there's no possible way that this was 11:12. Okay, so that being said, I kind of want to go into what a keto diet actually is. All right, so first off, if you're going to go on any type of meal plan or anything, make sure that it's done, one, either by a dietitian or a nutritionist. That way, you're not actually giving yourself any health risks, being as if you need certain amounts of something within your diet to actually maintain living a healthy lifestyle. And that being said, my keto diet that I'm actually doing is the exact same diet that my coach Christian Coronato actually gave to me when I was getting ready for the show in October. So I noticed the most amount of changes off of it, so I wanted to do it again. The only difference is my mindset's a little bit different. I'm not feeling as stressed going into this because partially it's due for school, and then the other part is I don't have a set deadline to where if anything breaks, it's going to ultimately affect my standings in a show. Just a few things that actually go into you looking into competing is the stress levels are a lot different from when you're actually just dieting down and everything counts, especially when you get to that 4 week mark, which was right about when I started school. So school started, stress went high for that, and then I was trying to diet, make time for the gym and everything. Stress just kept going up, and when your stress levels go up, you're not really going to keep cutting weight the correct way. So with that being said, the keto diet is high in protein, high in fat, and it's going to be minimal in carbohydrates. So what I'm actually doing is I'm sticking with eggs for my main meals, chicken, almonds, and veggies, and then a whey shake. Just plain and simple, nice, easy diet, easy to follow and everything. The actual weights of the food I'm not going to list because I feel that's kind of messed up. Like someone else gave me the diet and then me just to openly give it to someone else. I can give you the guideline. I can't give you the exact like demographics that go into it. But like I said, if you do want to try a keto diet after watching everything go on, you can look up how to actually calculate everything that goes into you. but that would be more along the lines of if you knew how to count your macros, you could know how to actually fit yourself in there. Um, why I chose keto was I felt it worked best for me. I noticed in the past, like when I want to maintain a weight, I will do macro counting just because it is simple and I can alter it depending on how I feel week to week. Um, but with macro counting, I tend to just go off of, oh, I'm still feeling good, and I forget to reanalyze everything. And it's kind of the downside to actual macro counting. Um, but that's all on me. So after that whole rant about this little piece of paper and the dieting aspect, what I actually have going up now is pictures from right before shooting this video. No filter or anything on them. All the pictures that I post, it's going to be a little different for the week-to-week basis because there's going to be more photos in there. The pictures right now are just from today. So they're the same type of pictures that would go into if I was being coached by someone. These are the types of shots I would actually send to them. Um, I do a front pose unflexed, front pose flex, then I go into side, unflexed, flexed. Then I end up doing a back shot, which back shots, if your mirror is tiny, can't really get the most out of it. But this is all about showing you guys change, not actually showing as much muscle definition as possible, because if that was the case, I would probably try to use a filter, maybe definitely use better lighting than in my bathroom. And then the final picture goes for the side pose for men's physique, just because even while I'm taking pictures, I do have the thought concept of I will be competing again, so I do have to try and incorporate a little bit of a pose in everything that I am going to actually do. So, with that being said, enjoy the pictures and everything, guys. I do want to give another shout out to Apparel, because this is really what their entire company is based on. It is entirely based on motivating other people to actually be able to do stuff. You are motivated. You are fearless. Things along those lines. I'm actually going to put a link up to Danielle's videos and everything in here, so you can click that now in the upper that corner. Okay, so other than that, I'm also going to put a link to Christian Coronato's website in case any of you guys are actually looking for a personal trainer, online coach, diets, anything like that. You can check him out also. And other than that, like the video, share the video, like the Facebook page, share the page, and leave me comments on anything that you actually want to see. All right, guys? And here are those photos.